Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, today's content is all about the 2019 FBI data results that basically just released that showed murder by weapon. I know it's dark, it's morbid, but we have to talk about it because it dispels the myths of the far left and their gun control ideals. Because it's not true, it's not based on data, and I'm going to give you all the data points in an easy to understand and shareable, digestible format for your pleasure. But the thing that is important about this, guys, is we're in a battle of ideas. You and I both know it. We're trying to share and pass on the blessing of the Second Amendment. We're going to do it. We're being positive. We're seeing amazing growth from that. And we're really making an impact. But what's crucial to understand is who are we talking to and who are we bringing over to our side in this conversation. You're not going to have this conversation help you with the far left. You're just not. They have a collective ideal. They want what they want, and they're going to have to get rid of the individuals with firearms to get what they want. That's just reality. However, the Democrats in the middle, they're not all far leftists. They're not all gun grabbers. This is the data that will help them with the idea that, hey, maybe taking the guns like the far left wants to do is not the best idea. We have to reach out to these people and help them and bring them in because we're fighting for their rights in the future just like ours. And it's important to understand that, at least from my perspective. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on the field, on that whole concept below. But that's kind of where I'm at. Now, before I get into the video itself, we're on a quest, guys. We're trying to get to 350,000 subs by June 1st, and we really would love to earn your subscription. We try to earn on every video, and so far we're seeing amazing subscriber growth because you guys are awesome and you guys are incredible. So if it's worth it, we'd love to see you jump on there, and if not, hopefully we can earn on the next video. But now let's get to this data to give you guys the information you need. And again, I want to hear from you in the comments field below. So, FBI just released this data, and this is where it's really amazing, okay? Total murder victims in 2019 was 13,927. Okay, that sucks. That number should be 0, but unfortunately we live in a world where that's not the case. By the way, it's in a country of 330 million people. Just want to throw that out there. But anyway, total firearms. 10,258 were used in murder. Sucks. You'd think that from all the rhetoric that you're hearing, those are all rifles, right? It's not the case. Check out this data statistic. Handguns were 6,368. So that's roughly around 63% of handgun murders came from, of murders with firearms came with handguns, okay? Rifles, the evil ones, the weapons of war, the assault weapons, the common sense gun reform, 364, so that's 3.64%. Again, roughly, I'm rounding, okay? Shotguns, 200, well that's 2%. That's interesting. Other guns not stated, so basically this is unidentified, 3,300, so they couldn't know what those were. But this work, it's really fascinating. Knives and cutting instruments are 1,476. Well, that's bigger than 364 by a long shot. That's over 1,100 more people were killed with knives or cutting instruments than rifles. But I don't hear any calls to ban knives and cutting instruments because if it's based on data, that's what you'd want to ban, right? It's almost like it's about control, but we keep going. Personal weapons, hands, fists, and feet, etc. So these guys, you know, that old like 1900s, like this guy, right? 597, that's almost 100% increase over rifles. And the way they break down rifles is by any kind of rifle. It's not AR-15 or AK-47 or any of the big scary guns that they put on the internet or on TV or commercials. It's any rifle. That includes hunting and everything. So this is some really interesting data because if you're chasing after saving lives and making it easy and ending the gun violence epidemic, personally, as a supporter of the Second Amendment and an American, I would like to see more emphasis on cutting down on the epidemic of knife violence in the country because that's significantly more than rifles. Just saying. Or punching people. That's a 100% increase over rifles. The point here, guys, of course I'm being sarcastic. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. But the point is, this data proves the rhetoric from the left on taking firearms and being how do I say that? Excited about taking firearms is not genuine. And at the best, it's disingenuous to say it's rifles are the problem and that's going to solve the issue because we all know it's not. Those are my thoughts for you guys. What do you think? Is this helpful information? Will this help you get to have a conversation with somebody, maybe bring them over to our side? I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts below, but until tomorrow, I'm Braden. See you later.